And now we are on the other side of the coin. What to expect from next year in 2017. For myself anyway. This time I won't drag things along, so let's get right down to it, shall we? Just keep in mind that I'm going off the information I'm familiar with at the time that I'm scripting this, so some things are likely to be outdated. We good? We good. Let's go.
Number 5.
So after getting a taste of the Shin Megami Tensei and Persona side of things with its crossover with Fire Emblem, the next step is, well, playing one of their games. Since Persona is the easier to get of the two, I'm more likely to look there, and it just so happens to have a new release coming out that isn't a side game featuring Persona 4 characters. While I have heard, particularly from a voice acting friend of mine, that I should look into 3 and 4 first, at this point I'm used to starting myself awkwardly in franchises, so unless if I change my mind, Persona 5 will be my entry into the side series of Shin Megami Tensei. Fingers crossed.
Number 4.
While on the subject of getting into new franchises, I'm doing my best as of late to have more of a varied experience in the games that I played, and eventually finished rather than a varied backlog. Still kind of working on that. While many people have as many praises as they do criticisms of Square Enix, I have mostly been under a rock with only a couple of games in my backlog to speak of. So if I'm going to start anywhere when it comes to their famous line of RPGs, I may as well take advantage of the fact that Kingdom Hearts is celebrating their 15th anniversary. Thought I was gonna say Final Fantasy, did ya? Maybe later. But with Kingdom Hearts having both their 1.5 and 2.5 re-releases combining together as well as 2.8 coming out, there's no better time to get started than right now. Granted, there's always a danger of getting so many titles at once that my brain just becomes overloaded, therefore creating more backlog, but it's well worth a shot. I just hope that my results are more like Ace Attorney rather than Metal Gear Solid. At least I'll be kept busy until Kingdom Hearts 3 finally comes out. Whenever that is.
Number 3.
Okay, now to a franchise that I'm actually familiar with, and oh boy. Sonic Team was actually smart in letting Sanzuru Games carry the 25th anniversary while taking some extra time to polish off the next games in the main series lineup, because something like the 50th anniversary as a whole, or even Rise of Lyric, should never happen again. Seriously! And while Project 2017 is still up in the air since it'll be the end of the year when it comes out, we still have Sonic Mania to look forward to. Even more interesting is that a couple of developers that started off on fan games are leading this project. While I haven't had the best track record with classic games in general, I'd still get it if only to possibly have one finish under my belt, and seeing how it reminds me a lot of Sonic CD, I'm definitely excited to have Sonic back. Again, and again, and again.
Number 2.
We haven't seen too much of this next game, and I honestly hope that it's either ready to go at its projected launch, in March no less, or delayed to make sure that it's finished, and I mean really finished. Despite my respect for BioWare and the Mass Effect franchise, I still have to retain some amount of skepticism because EA. Granted, there's some towards Square Enix and Sega as well, but EA just kinda has me worried the most, which says a lot when I'm also a Sonic fan. Now, I have been more positive towards Mass Effect 3 than most people, but even I will draw the line somewhere should Andromeda end up being a major disappointment. That still doesn't stop me from hoping that the game turns out to be amazing, so please EA and BioWare, don't let me down. For real, just don't do it.
Number 1.
As a total cheat that this last entry is, it's Nintendo's next console. Of course it's going to be the thing that I'm setting my focus on for the whole year. It's probably even the same way for Nintendo fans old and new. The Switch is a big deal, and I just wanted Nintendo to succeed, especially after the Wii U. Don't get me wrong, I love that system, but it just couldn't do it for them with the way they handle things. Please don't let it be the same for the Switch, Nintendo. Let it do good and sell well. That's all we want to see. Even more so now that it's combined handheld and console system. The potential is huge! Don't waste it! I can't wait to see what it has in store, and hopefully it'll be all that Nintendo goodness and a lot more. That's all for now, and until next time, have a wonderful day, everyone.